As expected, Tesla is launching. We are up almost $12 today. That's 6%, closed at 209.86. Post market, we seem to be down a little bit. Tesla has not released yet their production numbers. We are at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. They have not released their production numbers. The stock still has launched since last Wednesday. It has launched since last Wednesday, where we closed above 194.35 for the first time this year, if you exclude 2 weeks in February. So this was a step change. This close above 194.35, which is one of the reasons why I called it a buy. Not a buy forever until 2030, but a trading buy. You can buy it and trade it. If you bought it on Thursday, the next day I called the buy, then you are in money, you can sell right now, and you have a profit. Now, there is a possibility that the delivery numbers and the production numbers bring Tesla stock down, but we don't know how much down it could bring the stock. Maybe it's going to bring it down a little bit, and the stock is still going to stay above 194.35 because the production numbers and delivery numbers are not telling us the full picture about, about the revenues, about the profits and everything. And there are some other news that are coming out about Tesla, and things are pretty positive in the market. So nobody knows, even if we have bad delivery numbers, nobody knows until we see it on the chart how people are going to react. And this is what we do on this channel. We look at people's reaction through their behavior on the stock. At what price are they willing to now buy the stock compared to the past? This is how I got the 194.35 number. This is a number that Tesla could not break. It could not break all this year, 2024. It could not break it, except this part here, which did not last a long time. We could not break that number. Nobody had to pay higher than 194.35 to get a Tesla stock because sellers were there in enough quantity to provide stock lower. This all changed last Wednesday when this was no longer the case. The sellers are not providing enough shares below 194.35, so that buyers need to push the stock up. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. The first hour of the day is where we got the move, big green candle, and we have been stabilizing under 212.28. So we cannot break 212.28 so far, which is another resistance that we had identified in the past. You see, all of these moves stop at specific resistances that we have identified in the past. So we can assess if things are running rampant or not. So far, we have resistance at 212.28. We still have a good stochastic. All of the technical indicators are good. We have a little bit of support right here. You see that our lows are at around 209. We'll see what happens when we get the delivery numbers and the production numbers. Even though the numbers could be bad, people might still interpret it in a different way. Again, what is important is not the news, but the reaction people are going to have from that news. Take a look at the VIX. VIX is down today. We are happy when the VIX is down. Stock market tends to be up. In terms of bonds, a little bit of a disappointment. Bonds are climbing. They have climbed by 1.57%, but we are still into a downward channel, so this should be temporary and they should be cooling down very soon. Let's hope that this happens. Let's take a look at the stock indices. So Dow Jones trending sideways, S&P sideways, and Nasdaq also sideways. Not much news here. Let's take a look at some important stocks. So Apple, nice day for Apple, up almost 3%. But Apple is really in this congestion zone, so basically it is going sideways, and it is supposed to zigzag between these two lines. So this is exactly what it is doing. Amazon, we had the buy signal last Wednesday. This is still a valid buy signal. We are just going sideways for the moment, but we are still above 189. That was the buy signal. AMD, nothing to do with that one. Adobe, yes, the buy signal really happened last Thursday. Now it's continuing. You can still enter, it's It's a little bit later, but you can still enter, and the target is 630 approximately. This one was a buy above 150.28. Right now it is into a congestion zone. It is going sideways for a while. It will continue to move up. If it breaks 177.21, then it's going to mean that we are going down. Between these two numbers, we are just going sideways. This is pretty much noise. Google continuing into its bullish channel. Microsoft continuing after the buy. Meta going sideways. NVIDIA, we don't have stochastic over 60. We have been coming down. Now we are going sideways. We are still into our bullish channel. Let's see what it does. Palantir, we have a break again. We had a break last Thursday, and this did not last long. It came back down, and now it's trying again to stay above 25.52. So yeah, I am back into that one too. SMCI just going sideways. SoFi going sideways. Let's take a look at our EV stocks. BYD going sideways, nothing to see. Lucid going sideways, nothing to do here. Neo Battery Material, not the time to buy. Neo, it's not the time to buy either. Novonix, still not the time to buy. Xpeng, not the time to buy. Nouveau Monde, Rivian. We had the big move last week, but after such a big move like this, we oftentimes get a little bit of a move down. So I suggested that you wait for that move down. Now we have been moving down. We are staying above 13.16, but now we don't know what it is going to do. If it breaks 14.59, it's going to go higher. If it breaks 13.16, it's going to go lower. If it stays between the two lines, well, it's just going to do nothing. Nouveau Monde Graphite, nothing to do with that one. Bitcoin bouncing a little bit last weekend. That's nice. XRP, same thing, but on a smaller scale. Gold going sideways, not the time to buy, and silver the same thing. The delivery numbers, it's going to be interesting what is going to happen, but we could still continue moving up even if we have bad delivery numbers. Because in the past with Tesla, if you look at since 2022, we had great earnings, and basically the stock was still trending down after great earnings. And delivery numbers don't provide the whole picture as does an earnings call. So we'll see what is going to happen. Things might be coming out tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.